How to assess if you have limiting beliefs? Well, majority of us do have limiting beliefs. They usually form in childhood and they're usually from beliefs around our society, beliefs of our parents, beliefs of our friends, also from experiences we have as well, especially experiences in childhood is where really the first limiting beliefs are formed. For example, say you've had a traumatic experience when you were a child. You could have formed a belief around that particular experience. For example, maybe you associated love with getting hurt. That could have been a belief that would have formed if you had a traumatic experience with a parent, for example. If you think a thought enough and you find evidence for why that thought is true, it ends up becoming a limiting belief. And if you're asking how to assess if you have limiting beliefs that are affecting your life, well, if you are unhappy in your life right now, there could be limiting beliefs stopping you from having the life you want. If you don't have the desires you want, you probably have limiting beliefs around those desires, whether you realize it or not. There's also the factor of how you treat yourself. Do you treat yourself in loving ways? If not, then there may be limiting beliefs around that. If you have issues in relationships, in friendships, there could be limiting beliefs around those things as well. Even if you have health issues, and especially chronic health issues, you could have limiting beliefs affecting you. If you are in a lack mindset, you probably have limiting beliefs. Even things like resentment, guilt, regret, blame, underneath all of these things can actually be limiting beliefs that you have that are contributing to you feeling this way. It's about really figuring out where in your life things are not working and where you're not happy and where you're getting triggered and where you're getting stressed out or overwhelmed by things. Figure out what is going on in your life and then dig deep into figuring out what thoughts you are actually thinking, what beliefs you've actually formed over the years that could be contributing to this. And the first way you can do this is to start actually looking at what you're saying to yourself daily. There are sayings that we say all the time that we don't realize are actually affecting us and are actually limiting belief systems. For example, money doesn't grow on trees. That's a lack mindset. Or it's better safe than sorry. That can be a way of protecting yourself from taking risks. But sometimes it's necessary to take risks to actually get bigger rewards. But then you have a fear of taking those risks because of the limiting belief you have, or beliefs that even come from society and parents, generational beliefs that have formed over years, like money is the root of all evil. Or you can have beliefs like you are unworthy of love, you are unworthy of abundance, you are unloved, you are unlovable. There's so many different beliefs we can have, but it's about first looking at the thoughts that we are having daily that could be actually affecting our lives, that could have actually formed into belief systems, then looking deeper at our experiences and what actually contributed to those experiences and what beliefs formed from those experiences. So I'm going to leave you with that for now. And if you have any other questions, comments, and I will get back to you. And if you haven't already, follow me, Olivia Shadi. Love you lots. Mwah.